Data science for us in relation to recruitment has become a whole new job family. So what it is really, or how we're experiencing it is, most organizations now are looking at their data, how is it impacting their customer? So if we take it in a sort of a retail sphere, what customer is buying, when are they buying, how are they buying, what time are they buying, and where and when, and the best place to get it is, right? So for us, we're seeing this impact from a recruitment perspective, that this job family is emerging where companies have all of this data, and then they're collating the data to make sure they're adding value to the customer and adding value to the organization.
Basically, the data scientist is the person who does that, and the data scientist is a very unique combination of characteristics. As a person who's familiar with maths and statistics, computer science, and is able to articulate business problems into technical solutions and give the insights and visualizations.
So if we think about the emergence of all of the new organizations, the online businesses that have come up, so data science now, in terms of a customer base, can look at a customer base globally. It can identify heat maps around where the best buying points are based on customer, based on type of product. It can identify who or where their best place to put a distribution center, where best place to, what's the best time to sell a car, what is the best platform in which to sell a medical product. So it's impacting virtually everything in the business world as it stands. And it's really only emerging, and it's evolving day by day by day.
I think one of the great attributes that data science brings is better decision making, greater objectivity in decision making, because basically your decisions are based on the hard data and facts rather than what we call the HIPPO, the highest paid person's opinion in an organization. So we use the data to actually supplement the decision making process. For example, actually in the CeADAR Centre, we've got a huge range of companies from the aeronautics field to agri-food to customer analytics. So there is nowhere that data analytics cannot be applied, whether that's in improving people's health, whether it's improving the customer experience that a person has. Maybe it'll also get you, lesser premiums because your driving of your car is considered more safe than someone who's driving it more recklessly. So there's a lot of advantages for both the consumer and the companies with data science.
We opened a data science recruitment desk 3 years ago. Back then it was very unheard of. Companies were only learning about it. They were only shaping what their headcount need to look like. Now that has completely grown, and it's impacting everything from the media space, retail, medical, pharmaceutical, and even morphing into the sports world. So if you take down right now a Formula One car, after one Formula One race, it gathers, I think it is $1 trillion worth of data from one race in terms of the car, the calibration, what happened at every twist, at every turn. So this is now literally only growing in been in its infancy for about 2 to 3 years, and now it's starting to get its pure rhythm. So in terms of the jobs, it's showing all different types of jobs and all new job families that we've never heard of up until the last 12, 18 months.
The jobs market here, particularly in Dublin, is very, very hot for data science, and we're seeing a lot of indigenous companies with a huge demand for data scientists, and as well as the multinationals as well. I think, to give due credit to both Enterprise Ireland, the IDA and SFI, they saw the potential for data analytics before it actually hit the media headlines, and they had already established a huge resource pool of both research centres and talent as well that was able to address this need from both the indigenous companies and the multinationals here in Dublin.
There's a number of the key colleges have opened courses in data science. A number of the sort of traditional tech or IT colleges are now integrating data science into their curriculum. So it's becoming very, very big. I would say we're not as advanced as other countries, but we are certainly getting much more advanced than we would have been 3-4 years ago.
So one of the things that we're attempting to do with the Data Science Awards actually is to recognise the talent that is here in Ireland, both from the startup community through the academic research organisations right up to the multinationals, because it is a thriving ecosystem across Ireland and particularly in Dublin. So this was our opportunity to be able to recognise that talent and to bring it to national and international attention.
Enjoy this video? Click here to get the latest news from siliconrepublic.com and go find us on social media.